In a dense, sun-dappled forest, there lived a young deer named Dara. Dara was curious and energetic, always hopping from one meadow to another, exploring every corner of the woods. She loved the gentle wind, the rustling of leaves, and the sound of rivers flowing through the forest. But Dara had one flaw. She often ignored others and never listened carefully to their advice. One bright morning, while grazing near a sparkling stream, Dara noticed a strange glow beneath a cluster of ferns. Curious, she stepped closer and found a small, vibrant flower with petals that shimmered like tiny rainbows. The flower looked magical, and to Dara's surprise, it spoke. "Hello, little dear," said the flower in a soft, melodic voice. "I am Faye, the talking flower. I can help those who are willing to listen." Dara blinked in astonishment. A talking flower? "That's incredible, but why me?" Faye swayed gently in the breeze. "Because, Dara, you are clever and brave, but you have not yet learned the most important skill of all, listening and understanding others." Dara laughed. "Listening? That sounds boring. I already know how to find food and stay safe." Faye's petals drooped slightly as if disappointed. "Knowledge alone is not enough. You must also understand the feelings and needs of others. Only then can you truly grow." Dara, being curious and adventurous, decided to humor the flower. "All right, Faye, what should I do?" Faye glimmered brightly. "Follow me to the Heart Meadow. There you will face 3 challenges. If you succeed, you will learn the power of empathy and careful listening." Excited by the idea of adventure, Dara agreed. Together they journeyed through the forest. Along the way, Faye taught Dara to notice small things, the way leaves whispered in the wind, how animals' footsteps changed with their mood, and the subtle expressions of fear, joy, and sadness. After a while, they reached the first challenge. A baby rabbit was stuck in a thorn bush, crying softly. Dara, in her usual way, rushed to pull it out quickly, but Faye stopped her. "Wait, Dara, listen to the rabbit first. Understand what it needs." Dara hesitated, then crouched down and asked gently, "Can you tell me what hurts?" The rabbit sniffled. "The thorns are sharp and I'm scared. Don't pull too hard." Dara realized that by pulling too quickly, she might hurt the baby. Carefully, she untangled the rabbit, speaking softly to calm it. Once free, the baby rabbit hugged her and hopped away. Faye's voice chimed in. "Well done, Dara. You listened and acted with care. That is the first lesson." The second challenge appeared as they entered a misty part of the forest. A group of birds was squabbling over seeds on the ground. Dara wanted to chase them away quickly to get the seeds for herself. But Faye whispered, "Listen, observe. Understand their feelings." Dara paused. She watched the birds carefully. One bird seemed hungrier than the others, chirping desperately while the others were pushing it away. Dara gently picked some seeds and placed them near the hungry bird. The squabble ended, and the birds chirped happily, sharing the remaining seeds peacefully. Faye glimmered. Empathy is understanding others' feelings and helping them when you can. You are learning, Dara. Finally, they reached the third challenge. A strong wind blew through the forest, knocking down branches and scattering leaves. Dara noticed a tiny squirrel trapped under a fallen branch. She rushed forward but saw that the branch was too heavy. Faye spoke softly. "Sometimes listening is more than hearing words. Notice what the situation truly needs." Dara paused and looked around. She saw vines nearby and some large rocks. Using her cleverness and the guidance Faye had given, she created a small lever system with the vines and rocks to lift the branch safely. The squirrel scampered free, chattering with gratitude. Faye floated gently in front of Dara. "Dara, you have learned more than survival skills today. You have learned to listen, observe, and act with care. That is true wisdom." Dara felt a warmth in her heart. She realized that by paying attention and understanding others, she could make a difference in the forest beyond her own needs. As they walked back to the stream, Dara thanked Faye. "I understand now. Being clever is good, but understanding and caring for others is what makes you truly strong." Faye glimmered brightly, her petals twinkling like tiny stars. "Remember this lesson, Dara. Share it, and the forest will be a kinder, happier place." From that day on, Dara became known not only for her curiosity and cleverness, but also for her kindness and ability to understand the feelings of every creature she met. The forest thrived, filled with harmony, empathy, and respect, and Dara never forgot the magical talking flower that taught her the most important lesson of all.